Y'all, I'm gonna be reacting to I'm Staying on a Million Lives, episode 2. And for those of you curious, I'm gonna be watching this from Crunchyroll's website. But without further delay, I'm gonna start my reaction in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, I'm absolutely pumped up. Oh, geez. Wait, is that a flashback? Yeah, it has to be. Hmm. Oh, alright. Well, at least we got a sweet goal there. Oh. Aw. Hey, that's a good goal line to help out people. Hmm. Alright, I'm starting to Alright, song sounds pretty dang good so far. Oh! Okay, now this bit is where it becomes really darn interesting now. Dun, 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 dun. Kinda has like some somber vibes of the opening, especially with the way they're walking. Feels like there's gonna be some dark elements in the series. I still get some shifty vibes off of that thing. Of the, whatever the hell that blue creature is. I'm gonna assume there's more to him than meets the eye. Oh. I just wonder who's gonna be the one, like the knightly armor though. Okay. Going by how the way he was coming as a child, I wonder if he had like any abusive parents or anything. Because that might explain why he doesn't really feel much when it comes to like interacting with a lot of people. That can actually explain quite a bit. And thankfully, with the Kudoso chick behind, even if he were to die from grinding, he could just come back to life. So that's actually pretty smart. And that's smart. Hey, if I was in this spot, I would take advantage and I would try to kill as many golems as I can right before the deadline. Hmm. Huh. Oh. Whoa. Oh, who knows? Maybe Kuso's saying that out loud, but. Hmm. Huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, probably that one. Oh. I don't think it's gonna be that easy one though. Whenever a character comments on them being in harm, it usually means they're not gonna have harm. That's usually how it works in anime. I say usually. Doesn't apply like that in every situation, but it does in most animes. Because that's what happens. Once you start commenting that you do have a harm, you either lose your harm or you're not gonna get a harm to begin with. Just anime law at this point. Yeah, the visual quality definitely took a downgrade. Because the first episode had some animation here. The action animation is like almost completely non-existent. Oh, there are people making fun of him still. No, I mean, if it works, it works. Hey, but you know, if he's a farmer, he could actually gain a lot of resources and sell whatever crop he obtains. He could actually gain a lot of finances. So being a farmer ain't that bad. Well, hey, if he levels up enough. Huh? Okay, oh shit. Oh, they actually didn't explain what happens when they fail a quest, actually. Okay, actually, I mean, if they didn't spoil it that he was a badass at the start of the episode, this would feel really tense. But since we know he's gonna make it out, that's kind of one of the downsides of showing off a character really badass at the start and a flash forward, then showing us how they became powerful, because this kind of kills a little bit of the tension, because now we know he's gonna be alive. Because, yeah, and then showing a cool scene at the start of the series, yeah, it was badass. But now we know he's gonna make it out no matter what. That's the thing. Aww. Oh, damn. That explains why she wants to be a pharmacist. It's a... Oh. Oh, that's awfully sweet there. That's gonna give our boy even more determination. Aww. That's definitely got a lot of spark in him. Okay, I gotta admit, that one was pretty damn emotional there. I loved it. That specific sequence, anyway. But you know what? It's never, as long as you're alive, it's never too late to change your mindset, though. Yeesh. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I do not want to see her ripped in half. You know, since it is a flashback, I don't mind them skimping on the frames a little bit. Ugh. Well, now he's definitely got to answer that. He's got to answer that request. Oh, fuck. Jeez, how quick is that thing? Hey, at least it got slapped. When you're dies around, however, if one dies in a situation. Yeah, that was too quick, but alright. I mean, I got most of it. I'm assuming none of those. I'm assuming none of those kids came back and bury up what's in that capsule. Be my guess. I mean, hey, really break it down. Aww. At least he's expanding his goals. I went from just thinking about himself to now also thinking about the others and hoping they survive too. That is character growth right there. Oh, snap. Whoa. The friend who did that is pretty damn gutsy then. Holy shit. The thing is, even if he can dodge, more stills. Even if he can dodge, he's gonna have to find a way of giving some, of attacking. That's the thing, because I'm assuming he's gonna run out of stamina eventually. Oh snap! Oh, you know, he could take away the club weapon from the goblin. Yeah, he finally hit the level he wanted to hit. Wait, did he just get an ability to do the world out to stop time? Like Dio from JoJo. Hopefully get something useful. Oh, thank you, Heecham and Sims. Thank you for joining the live stream and commenting. And hopefully gets the... Poor boy. But hey, you know, the chest could be useful. Yeah. Okay, now he looks like he's ready to cook food in like Shokugeki no Soma with that outfit. Or in Toriko. Okay. Hey, at least I gave him enough time to get his bearings, though. Yo, I love that face is making. Yes! That's what I like to see. If I sure knew what was good for it, it'd be running away. Oh boy. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't get too overly ambitious though. And he gets himself hit and feeling himself a bit too much. Okay. Well, he probably just has to continue. Oh! Okay, I like how at the very least showing you that the troll, even though it's C rank or lower, ain't gonna go down like a bitch. Although I'm saying that is a shame that a lot of the fight is done in stills though. Actually making for some of the worst action animation of the season. And I know because I'm currently watching them all the non-sequel, non-spin-off anime so far. At least the ones that are currently airing. Maybe she can utilize her wind magic to actually throw his blade and make it somewhat like a powerful projectile attack. Or yeah, she could use the magic on him too, to also have him as like some kind of extremely sharp missile-like object too. Hey, that works too. Hey, you know, if it works, it works. Who gives a shit about everything in between as long as the end result's good? At least in this instance. Gotta admit, that was a pretty damn cool finisher there. Hopefully at the very least level up for taking on that gigantic ass troll though. Jeez. I mean, I guess because if you have a less combat-oriented class, you get a lot more stronger more quickly. I wonder if that mysterious man could end up being the friend that sacrificed himself. That could be my guess. Hmm. As for Hichama and Sims, yeah, there's a good amount of fall 2020 anime worth watching. Oh. Oh, okay. Gonna finally get some nice information building then. Okay. The hell? I'm assuming that their attempts to take on those beasts failed epically. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're gonna lose. Because I don't think there'd be any time traveling elements involved. Oh. I mean, yeah, they do have to focus on what they worked hard in their actual life too. Makes sense. Aww. jeez. Aw, that's sweet. Hey, that's a good question. Yeah, at least he lived up to that billing, you know, protecting though. Yeah, that may be true, but it's better to try to fill the air with some conversation than to go around silently, you know? Hey, he's trying his best. And considering he hasn't really interacted with girls much, his fucked ups are pretty reasonable. Oh. Is there a mirror? Did that just get a bit dark there at the end? What that looking at? As if he was contemplating that the city being wrecked wouldn't be such a bad end result. At least that's what it felt like it was implying, which... Hey, you know what? I like this. Oh, as for HMS Sims, if you want to check out a fall 2020 anime, definitely check out Dragon Quest, the new Dragon Quest anime. That's great. As for Natsuki Subaru, it's pretty cool that you also finished off the episode too. Now, as for the episode itself, I liked it. But here's the caveat. I liked it. But if I were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, of 1 being abysmal, 5 being action, being exceptional, I'm already a 5.25 out of 10. Just a smidge above average because I do like the darker elements, but at the same time, since this series is majorly action-based, it's kind of a bit worrying that episode 1 looked good, but this episode, the production value just fell off the fucking cliff. Hopefully it doesn't go the vibe of Sachibacho, because I also had similar things where the first episode didn't look that bad, but then the second episode took a tumble, and then the rest of the episodes looked worse than the second episode. But that's it regardless though, I love the story beats so far. And I like the character development too. I'm just gonna focus in on Yotsu's reality. Oh, okay, I'm actually curious on this. I wonder which Yotsu is she referring to though. Probably referring to Yotsu the soccer player. Yeah. Ah. Well, that actually, yeah. Let me explain why I think this episode is a smidge above average, but not anything more than that, though. Yeah, I agree. The usage of wind magic is pretty good. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't blame anyone for giving this a solid 6 out of 10. For me, it's a 5.25 out of 10 because I've seen pretty much almost every anime this year in the 2020 year. And as far as visuals go, I'm saying on the Milan is one of the worst looking animes when it comes to like production values. Because we had Princess Connect Redive, that was a visual, a beast, with nothing but Sakuga every single episode. Even for its beach episode, it had Sakuga. Oh yeah, I heard that match. I heard good things about Danmachi. So that was gorgeous. Oh, okay. So that kind of sticks. Yeah, this series, at least the way it's going, I don't think it deserves a super high rating yet. For me, if it were to go up to a 7 or 8, it would have to do a lot of exploration on personalities, and I have to see a lot more character development from Yotsua. But I'll give it credit. In breaking it down, there were some things I liked. I actually liked how Yotsua, he went from caring about himself to caring about the other people legitimately, and I thought that was pretty damn cool. So, I thought that was good character progression. He's becoming more selfless, And another thing I did enjoy, I actually liked hearing Kuso's backstory where she was constantly sick, and that's why she wants to be a pharmacist. I actually love that rationale there, and that's why I'm thinking this episode had a lot of good character beats. They didn't do much for the other chick, but I'd say I like what they did for our main dude, and also for Kuso. The only thing I'm curious about when it comes to the series, though, I wonder why Yoto looks so dark in the first episode when it comes to personality-wise, because I'm looking at the clip from episode 1 again, when it shows the flash forward, and he looks so aggressive, and he's like, I prefer to be alone. I just wonder how that scene in the first episode is going to connect to the series in the future. True, it all depends on execution there. That's a good point. I gotta say though, that's why I'm liking the character approach they're taking so far. And from a story standpoint, I'd say they even did that relatively well too, because we saw Yotsuya grind for a bit, so it didn't feel too rushed. It's just that when it came to the troll. Oh, so what do you like about what they did with Yotsuya? I mean, I guess I could say there is some downsides to what they're doing with Yotsuya, because I guess you could argue that he's acting a bit meek so far, and he is making obvious mistakes when it comes to interacting with other people, so I could see why someone would say they wouldn't like what they're doing with Yotsuya so far. But as for me though, say from the character standpoint, it did make things relatively decently. The only thing I didn't like was the troll fight, not from a story standpoint, because the animators fucked up that fight, because it was given a lot of gravitas, yet they animated the fights in episode 1 a lot more better than they did in the big fight that was given build up. That was the only disappointment. That was one of the major disappointments there, the troll fight. I wish it looked a bit better. And then aside from that, I have to give it credit though. That whole vision they had of the future looked pretty damn badass and pretty tense. So I cannot wait how they're going to get into that end point where they're going to take on the final creature. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I even like the whole mystery box elements when it comes to like whoever was the one that caused them to be summoned. That's something that's really damn intriguing. The whole mystery box thing. So that was good. I mean, I guess I could see where you're coming from, Natsuki Subaru, when it comes to that. I mean, for me, I didn't mind it too much because I've heard of cases of people would change if they're like in a dramatically dangerous situation and just barely survive. But yeah, I could also see why someone would feel that's rushed too. Yeah, I could see a rationale for that. For me, I didn't mind it too much because when people are in near life and death situations, their mindset just changes like this. Super, super quick. But yeah, I understand your rationale. Definitely. But yeah, that's why I didn't think the episode rushed it. At least at the moment, not too much. But in saying that, I do hope episode 3 actually explores their personalities going into... Yeah. I just hope that going into the next episode, Natsuki Subaru, they explore how their personalities change going into like episode 3. I want to see how they interact in the real world after all these change experiences. I hope they don't get isekai instantly going into like the 3rd episode. I want to see maybe Yoto trying to interact with people or something, so that the character development when we go on to this episode feels a bit more substantial. As for Danmachi season 3, I'm definitely gonna consider catching up on that Kichiman Sims. Definitely. Because at least when I saw season 1 back in the day, I thought it was pretty damn good. I loved it. So I'm definitely gonna consider catching up to it if I ever get the chance. But it's probably not gonna be anytime soon because my schedule right now is packed when it comes to reactions. Like super, super packed. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole episode right now. So far, I think that I liked it. It just it has a lot of room for improvement, essentially. Y'all, as from thoughts on the visuals, y'all already know my thoughts. Could have done a better job. Artwork was fine. It wasn't ugly, but it wasn't great either. Well, yeah, the conflict does take place in like real Tokyo in a future episode that actually increase the stakes dramatically, and that'd be pretty interesting if they actually went that route. Actually, yeah, same. I actually want to see them explore their major decisions slowly. I hope we get that. If they get that, then this series could be really, really, really solid. So hopefully it lives up to those expectations, you know? I just hope that when the series is all said and done, I hope we get to see the last summon, because that'd be pretty damn bad if that actually took place, you know? Pretty much. But who knows if they're gonna actually get through the final summons, though. That's the only downside. Because I wonder... Let me check if this is based off the source material before I click off. Sure, I actually would like to see them what drove them to the point where everything in the series occurred. Definitely. Oh, okay, so it's a light novel. Ooh. If it's a light novel, then the chances of us getting a full adaptation are low then, because if it's already having production issues, I'm not sure if people are going to actually buy the disc for the series. I could check the pre-orders, though. There's an anime called XYZ. They actually have the anime pre-orders, so I could see how this series is doing on pre-orders right now. As for Haikyuu Season 4, I haven't seen it Hachiman Sims yet. Haven't seen Haikyuu yet. So that one I don't have any connection to that, at least not yet. Oh, that's pretty cool that there's 9 volumes out. Awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna check right now Natsuki Super how it's doing in the pre-orders right now. I'm gonna check real quick. If they have the stats yet, because XYZ doesn't have those stats. No, it's not up for pre-order yet. I checked on the website. Damn, I was hoping to be up for pre-sale. No, apparently in pre-sale right now, the show that's #1 is actually... Yes, it's a Gnosis Mick episode 1. That's the one highest up in pre-orders right now. At a beastly 6,700 pre-orders. Yes! That's one of the animes I like the most this season, so fuck yeah. I'm glad that's #1 in pre-orders. Fuck yeah. #2 is Strike Witches Road to Berlin. That's #2 in pre-orders at 4,600. And #3 at pre-orders is, let's see. Gotta look it up on Google Images. It's because it has it on like Japanese kanji, so I have to look it up on Google Images which animes are in the list. And #3 is Danmachi Season 3. That's good news for you, Hichiman Sims. Your Danmachi Season 3 is really high up. Yeah, I heard good things about Strike Witches, and it's still a big seller. Even after multiple seasons, it could still sell a lot of Blu-rays. Jeez. But the biggest one is Hypnosis and Miku, though. I'm surprised it's that popular. I'm like, damn, that's #1. Oh, I could check the pre-orders for Germany of Alenia. Oh yeah, I'm reacting to Germany of Alenia, Hachiman Sims. I reacted to the first 2 episodes. My reaction playlist, if you want, you can look it up. I'm actually really digging that series right now. But yeah, I love the Journey of Alenia. It's a pretty darn good anime right now. Series. I'm definitely reacting to its 3rd episode. Whoa, show. Yeah, because it's one of my favorites. I like the whole adventure fantasy like that. It puts a smile on my face. And the comedy is really good too. But yeah. Definitely one of my favorites of the season. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about it too when I watched Vivid Red Operation years ago. I heard it was done by the Strike Witches director. I remember. And I was always curious about it too. About Strike Witches. just that's like it's so many episodes to catch up with. That's oh, I saw the pre-orders for Journey of Elenia, Hachiman Sims. It's currently got 2,490 pre-orders, which is not bad. Yeah, Higurashi is definitely fire. I'm definitely loving that series so far. Definitely. It's been one of the funnest animes for me to react to this season. And I love every single bit of it. Definitely one of, at least for me, Higurashi is in my contender for like top 5, top 10 animes of the season. And I hope it continues its streak of greatness for sure. And I think it will. I think with Higurashi, they're doing such a great job in executing visuals, characters that it's gonna, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a big seller. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. And that's as a new fan, and I'm just barely watching Higurashi, but man, I'm loving it immensely. Which one is Majo Yasumi? Don't worry, I'll look it up right now. Majo Yasumi. Oh, right now my Google, the Google thing is not my video. Oh yeah, Sleepy Princess was fun. Actually, ironically enough, the reaction that was best received was actually Hypnosis Mick. That actually got the most views for me and the highest amount of likes. That was actually the best received for me. Hypnosis Mick. And now that I saw that it has the highest pre-orders, I was like, yeah, that makes sense why that was my most well-received video. And that anime had the highest pre-orders, so it got my highest viewership because when it comes to geography, a lot of my views are US and Japan, so Hypnosis Mick was going to get the most from me. But yeah, that one's definitely. But yeah, the Sleepy Princess, that's also in one of my higher received videos too, though. Sleepy Princess. Definitely. As for Fire Force, I haven't seen season 1 yet, Ichiman Sim, so I really wouldn't know about that one too much. Hey, you know the biggest surprise, y'all? The Jujutsu Kaisen actually has good pre-orders at 3,147. That's pretty good for an anime based off of a manga in Shonen Jump magazine. That's impressive, Jujutsu Kaisen. And that's got 24 episodes, so Shonen Jump's gamble, like giving it 24 episodes from the get-go, it's gonna pay off. Usually mangas based off of Shonen Jump properties, they usually don't sell gangbusters when it comes to Blu-rays. The situations of series selling a lot like Kimetsu no Yaiba, those are more of the exceptions than the rule when it comes to looking at the pre-order stats. But yeah, I definitely love Sleepy Princess. And once the time comes for my Sleepy Princess reaction live stream, I'm gonna have this bear in the background for good luck. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is lit. I'm hyped up for the second episode. I'm gonna definitely react to that today for sure. I think it premieres like at 10:45 a.m. Pacific time on my time zone, which it's gonna be for me in like 2 hours and all around 26 minutes. So there is that. So I'm definitely excited for it. But yeah, definitely that's been one of the most lit animes I've seen, Jujutsu Kaisen, and definitely has one of the best starts too of the season. For sure. Yeah, that's the one I get when I graduate. Yeah. Oh, for that, I actually got it as like a gift a while ago. So after that, I just kept on to it. And I have it sometimes when I feel it's appropriate. Which finally this season it is appropriate because Kuma Kuma Bear has a bear as its main protagonist. And you got Sleepy Princess with like the teddy bears, so I have excuses to use my bear now and display it in my videos. So yeah, definitely have that as a good luck charm, definitely. And it's worked out pretty well as a good luck charm, definitely. But yeah, I definitely got it when I graduated, but I got it as a gift now, that's the thing. Although, I gotta say though, this thing has been sturdy. I've had it for multiple years. This is definitely made us some good stuff because I moved around quite a bit, and it's still in great condition too. Oh yeah, you're definitely on the money, Natsuki Subaru. That's the one you get when I graduate. Well, yeah. Any other questions though before I finish off the live stream? Anyone else? Any other questions, Natsuki Subaru, Hachimon Sims, or anyone else? Because after this, I'm gonna start prepping up my thumbnails for the Kawi video, the Jujutsu Kaisen video, oh no, the Lakers don't play until 6 p.m. Pacific time, so they're not gonna play until at the very least around let's see. They don't play in like 10 hours, which is gonna set back my Dragon Quest reaction because I'm prioritizing watching the Laker game. It's not gonna set up their morning reactions. I'm going to be able to react to all the other shows early except for Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is going to be coming late, my live stream for that. Because I'm going to prioritize the Lakers and Heat game. And I mean, I have a freshly bought jersey too in stock for my Lakers game. The reason why I didn't put it on my video is because I want to save it for when the Lakers play so that, for good luck. Yeah, it's late. Yeah, it's going to be late depending on the time zone. I know in the U.S. it's on ABC, so it's definitely going to be available nationally in the U.S., and I'm excited for that. Because it's crazy how the Lakers, they went from literally having a bad season to now being championship contenders. It's crazy how things can change just by getting a singular player, making a big difference. That's the beauty about basketball. Like, your team can be totally bad, but you just get a free agent, do a trade, and then boom, you're a championship contender. That's the beauty of basketball. Oh yeah, you should definitely watch Higurashi Hachimon Sims. It's a fun series. And I also reacted to Higurashi too, in case you're curious. I reacted to that series also. It was fun. The live streams are fun. Definitely had a lot of fun. Some of the most fun I've had was reacting to that series. Definitely. But yeah. But as for that, Mitsuki Subaru, yeah, it's going to be a fun match. Hope my Lakers win because of the when they get the championship. If they lose, they still have 3 chances to beat the Miami Heat because it's the best 4 out of 7 in a 7-game series. It's currently going to be game 5. The Lakers already won 3 games. They just got to win 1 more, and then they win the championship. That's why I'm excited to see that game, and that's why I'm not going to miss it for anything because I don't want to be regretting missing the championship just because I reacted to an anime. I'd rather be late for an anime for 2 hours than miss a championship game, you know? But yeah. But is there any other questions though before I leave the live chat? Because I'm definitely gonna react to Kawi next on Natsuki Subaru. And I'll be there early this time too, since it's gonna be on schedule. No questions? Alright. Anyways. Oh yeah, Hachimon Sims, Jujutsu Kaisen's gonna be worth watching too. And I'm definitely gonna be reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen, so yeah. Look forward to that, the Jujutsu Kaisen reaction. But anyways, I'd like to just say thank you to everyone who's joined the live stream, and I'd like to say thank you to Natsuki Subaru and also Hachimon Sims. Hope you all have a great, safe, and fantastic day. Hope you all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. Because I'm definitely going to be reacting to Kawaii pretty soon in like around 36 minutes. And I hope you have a great, safe, and fantastic day. And thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye-bye.